Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. So we're back together. It is about 9:30, and we are beginning our day with our morning meeting live here on Facebook. Starting today and through this second phase of learning at home, I'm going to continue to have morning meeting live every day, but I am also going to be posting it to our Google Classroom because some days I might be giving children and families information about the new learning that's happening during that day, or information about what's posted on our Google Classroom. So that's the teeny tiny bit that's a little different, but for the most part, I'm hoping that our schedule is going to stay the same. So I hope some of our families are here watching. Sometimes it's tricky to get started right away on a Monday morning, so I understand that. But I guess we'll give everybody another minute or so and then see if we can begin. I have a new song. I'm really excited. One of our friends listened to it. I posted it on our Facebook page over the weekend, I think, and it's from Sesame Street, which I love Sesame Street. I don't know if you guys love Sesame Street, but I love Sesame Street. And this song is really inspirational and makes me think of the kids and what we are all working on right now and what we're going through. So let's see, what time is it? It's a little bit after 9:30. We'll give folks one more minute. See if some of our usual friends will be joining us today. And I know that I am happy and grateful that the sun is shining. I'm excited to do the weather with you guys today because the sun is shining. Oh, yay! Good morning. Good morning, Olivia. How are you today? I'm happy you're here. Good morning, Tessa. I'm happy you're here. Hi, Josh. Welcome. Happy Monday. Josh, we have a new song. I hope you like it. I guess we'll get started. So, friends, if you weren't logged on, I was just telling everybody that our learning is going to change a teeny tiny bit because we're in our second phase. Oh, my friend, Mrs. Bloss is here. Hello, Mrs. Bloss. Hi, Cece. Good morning. We're still going to do our regular routine because I think we've built this routine over the last couple of weeks. Oh, hi, Declan. Good morning. And I think that it's helping many of us to have this routine. So we'll keep doing our Facebook Live morning meeting. I'll be posting it in our Google Classroom for families who won't be joining us here on Facebook so that they can get the information that I share. During morning meeting is going to be a time where I might share information about the lessons of the day, information parents need, new learning for kiddos. But today I think we're just going to get started with our new song because it looks like most of our regulars are here. So this is a song from Sesame Street that was inspirational to me, and I hope you guys like it. And I'm going to play it. I don't know how to play it on live Facebook while I'm live, so I'm going to play it on my phone for you. Are you ready? Here it comes. If what I am is what's in me, then I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be. And I will always be the best me that I can be. There's only one me I am. Oh dear. Sorry about that. It's up to me to try. Oh, I'ma keep my head up high. Keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit. I'll keep getting stronger. And nothing's gonna bring me down. Never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger. And what I am is and what I am is what I am is what I am is I have to learn how to turn off my notifications. Sorry, guys. This is real life here. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'll be stronger. Stronger. Wasn't that the best? I love that song. I feel like that could be a new anthem. Definitely we're going to play that again. So we're all going to keep getting stronger. We're going to learn together, and we are going to start by looking at our agenda. So our agenda really isn't going to change, right? So we have already arrived. We're in morning meeting. Next we'll have some sort of creative time. Then a read aloud and with writing, and sometimes our read aloud might connect to our reading lesson. Sometimes our read aloud might connect to our science or social studies lesson. There are so many options. So tune into the read aloud every day. It'll be here on Facebook and it will be on Google Classroom. Then of course we need to have lunch. Then listen to reading and chores, drawing and quiet time, math, and then I know I still haven't changed that. We'll have fun with friends twice a week. My plan is to have a Google Meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays at our regular Fun with Friends time. So, oh, hi George, hi Harry. So that's our agenda. One other change that we're going to have is for our math challenge. I had been posting on Facebook at 2 o'clock a special math challenge. I don't think I'll be posting on Facebook the math challenge anymore. You'll be able to find that right in our Google Classroom. And we'll talk more about that. I'll talk more about that with parents today when we do our Zoom meeting, either this morning or this afternoon. So if you want to hear more information about how things are staying the same and how things are changing, parents can tune in at some point today during those Zoom conversations. So now, are your pointer fingers ready? Are you ready to use your pointer finger and use your superpower, pointer power, to read our morning message? All right, I'm going to pull up my morning message. I have to slide it over on my screen. And here we go. Hello, friends. Today is Monday, April 6th, 2020. We will, ooh, that's a new word. Does anyone know what that big word that starts with purr says? Yes, you're right. It says practice. We will practice gym today. The sounds of, wait a minute, that's different. We've been doing word parts. Well, we're switching it up this week. We're doing something a little bit different. So let's read that sentence. Ready? The sounds of the week are, ooh, this is very different. The H brothers. Do you remember the H brothers? We talked about them a few weeks ago. Well, you'll have to look at the picture I posted on Facebook because that's going to give us a little bit more of a clue. We'll talk about it in just a minute. The words of the week are can, do, we, and be. Oh no, I forgot to underline the first word for today. You'll help me remember that we're going to practice can, right? I think you can help me remember. So, the H brothers. Let's talk a little bit about the H brothers. I posted a silly little picture on our Facebook page. So we're going to talk about one H brother today. And then we're going to talk about an H brother tomorrow, and an H brother on Wednesday, and an H brother on Thursday. And guess what, you guys? There's no school on Friday. Friday is a day off from school. So it would be a day off from school if we were at school. So because we're doing online learning, it's also a day off from online learning. But let's look at our little picture of the H brothers. There are 4 brothers that we're going to talk about this week. There's one other brother that I'll give you a little hint about later. But first, we're going to talk about Theo and Whit and Sean and Charlie. But today we're going to talk about Whit. And Whit is the second H brother. And he likes to do something a lot. Can you tell by looking at the picture what he likes to do? There are some children in our class who like to do this. And you know what I say when I hear them doing it? I say, whistling's for outside. Because when we're trying to learn and people are whistling, oh my goodness, it makes it so tricky. So Whit is musical and he likes to whistle. So, and his name starts with W-H. Isn't that interesting? W-H, kind of like how the color word white starts, or the word whistle starts. So Whit starts with W-H. And when you're doing your reading or your writing, you're going to be able to remember that W-H, that's what W-H says, And if you're writing a word that starts with that sound, you might use W-H. 2 letters that when you put them together, they make a different sound, right? So that's Whit. Maybe today you can walk around your world and think, ooh, I wonder if that's a word for wit, whistle, white. What other words start with that sound? I don't know, it's a challenge. Maybe you can find some and report back tomorrow during morning meeting. Or on Google Classroom, because that's something interesting that will be new that we can do now. All right, friends, let's go back to our words of the week. We're going to work on the word can. Now, can is a word that we might see in our reading, and we know that we practice our snap words by tapping them out. And do you remember why we tap them out? I'm sure you do. We've talked about it a lot. We tap them out because we can feel as we're saying the letters of the word. We're saying the letters as we spell it, right? We're hearing it. We're seeing it. So we're using all those parts of our brain. But before we get to that, let's just read the word. Can you use your pointer finger and point to the word? Can. That's right, can, C-A-N, can. Now let's study that word. What do you notice about that word? Because that's our second step, right? We're going to study it. I'm going to look closely. Ooh, I see a letter in my name. Do you see a letter in your name? I bet you do. I'm noticing that all of those letters are short letters. There are no tall letters and there are no hanging down letters. I see one vowel. Hey, it's a CVC word. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Do we notice anything else about that word? Let's tap it out. Let's practice. C-A-N, can. C-A-N, can. C-A-N, can. And now we're going to do the other side. You don't want to be lopsided. C-A-N, can. C-A-N, can. C-A-N, can. Now we're going to skywrite our word. All right, I'm going to practice. C-A-N, can. C-A-N, Can. C-A-N. Can. Did you remember to start all of your letters at the top? Remember, it's important. We always start writing our letters at the top because we want to write our letters properly, so when we're doing our writing, our readers can read what we're trying to tell them. It's very important. Now, I want you to turn and tell someone at your house. Use the word can in a sentence. Go ahead, I'll give you a minute. I have a sentence for you. Here it comes. Ready? We can learn new things at home together. Isn't that exciting? We are learning so many new things together. We're learning Google Classroom. We're learning how to do morning meeting live. We are learning how to write at home and read at home and do so many different things at home. Investigate science and social studies. We are learning how school works when we are apart. It's a little different, isn't it? But now we're going to do the calendar. So I have my favorite marker, and I'm going to check off the days. I'm going to check off Saturday, April 4th, Sunday, April 5th, and today is Monday, April 6th. And now we're going to count how many days we've been in April. I bet you already know. Oh, I smudged it. Oops. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. We've been in the month of April for 6 days. 6 days. Now let's look closely at the days of the week. Can you see them? I put them like this. Let me go up like this. Ready? So, who remembers what today is? Do you remember? You're right. Today is Monday. It's the first day of the school week. If today is Monday, what was yesterday? Those weekend days can be tricky. Don't get tricked. Look right here. That's right. Yesterday was Sunday. So if today is Monday and yesterday was Sunday, what day will tomorrow be? And if you look this way, tap, 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 tap. Tuesday! Tomorrow will be Tuesday. You are right. Nice work. So now I'm going to go on my phone and look at the weather, and I'm going to look outside. I'm going to look outside, out my window, and check the weather. And my phone now knows that this is my pattern, which is kind of a little interesting. But if I look outside, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I see blue skies and I see the sun. Yippee! Are you as happy as me? I'm so happy it's sunny out. It makes it so much better. So I get to use a yellow crayon today. And if you're following along, I hope you're using a yellow crayon and that you're adding a sunny day to our weather graph. I'm going to do that right now while you do it too. So today is going to be sunny. Look at that. Can you see? So cloudy is still winning. There are 2 days, 2 cloudy days, 1 sunny day, and 1 rainy day. So there are an equal number of sunny and rainy days, but there are more cloudy days than any other kind of weather. Hopefully that will change. Now we're going to look at the weather on my phone because we want to know what the temperature is right now. Ooh, I'm so excited. Can you see? It's 52 degrees and sunny out. 52. Now let's look and see what they're saying about the wind because we've been checking the wind every day too. Ooh, well, it's a little windy. It's a little tricky. Can you see it? It's right here. 13 miles an hour. So it doesn't feel like 52, it feels like 48. But that's not that cold, right? We could still get outside. So I'm going to write 52 in my square for today. 52. degrees. And we remember that for our temperatures that are in the 40s and the 50s are color-coded green. So I'm going to color my square in green. And you guys can do that if you're following along with a calendar. And here we go. So far, the temperatures haven't been too bad in April. Although you want to know something kind of silly? When I've taken my walks this past weekend, and the end of last week when I could, I wore a scarf and I wore mittens. I always find if my hands are warm, then the rest of me stays warm. Isn't that kind of silly? All right, friends, so I think that we've done all the things we need to do. At 11 on our Facebook page, a new read aloud is coming to you. And I really want you to tune in and watch that read aloud. It's also going to be on our Google Classroom, so you can find it there. But the read aloud gives you a little bit of a clue as to what we're going to be working on in reading and in social studies this week. Okay? And I have to tell you, for math this week, our challenges are going to be all about shapes in the world. So you'll be learning a lot about that this week. Things that we've already talked about, and maybe you'll learn something new that you can share with your family and friends. So I'm going to say see you later, and I hope to see you at the Read Aloud, and I'll be sharing another chapter from Charlotte's Web this afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at Morning Meeting Live. All right, have a great day. I hope you get outside. Bye.